How to use Step Finance's portfolio tracker. I've had quite a few people ask me about Step Finance. I'm not sure exactly if they wanted a big overview. If so, I've done this in the previous video, but now I'm specifically going to show you how to use the portfolio tracker. So here we are, of course, at Twitter. Make sure you're using the correct Twitter, and the website's step.finance. This is what you see right here. Very, very easy. You've got a couple of options. You can just go see your portfolio, and we can go ahead and we can paste in any address we like and just push enter. This will show us all the assets on the blockchain for this particular address. You can look at anything here. You can also add .sol addresses as well, like dgendao.sol, push enter, and this will link to the address which actually holds this domain name. And then you can see the portfolio of dgendao.sol, $100,000, and exactly what's happening with everything. They've got 133 sol, which I will remind them to stake with their own validator. Now, what about connecting your address? Come up to the top right and disconnect. In this wallet here, I've got quite a few different addresses, but we're going to connect the older tutorial. We'll connect Phantom, and we are connected. You can see the net worth here, $5,850. From here, it shows what assets are in the actual wallet, a little bit of dupe, whole lot of meme coins, etc. What's happening on particular dexes. So as an example, you can see I've got some open orders here and I can cancel them. These are unlikely to fill anytime soon. This is a buy order at 20 cents and this is a sell order at $600. I've put them here for reasons I've discussed in other videos, so we don't have to worry about them. But you can actually cancel them just by clicking on this and then just approving the actual transaction, which of course I will not. We can see here I have a position here, a short, an average entry of $76. It's currently at $100 almost sold, so this is not a very good short. I can also see in Drift my collateral, and then I'm using MarginFi for a little bit of lending. And then down here, you can see I've got one sol that's staking with validator.com. And then I've also got all these different NFTs. So Namaste is worth 18 sol, Fred is almost 4 sol. I've got some Heist NFTs, some Gizmo Land, Redale Pass, and so on. At the bottom, all of these with no value, these are normally all Scam C NFTs. There's no way to burn them at present, but there will be a solution in the future. You can see here the floor price of the NFTs is all added up to the value here as well. Now, if we come over to the left-hand side and click on accounts, we can actually go and close token accounts that we're not using. So as an example, I don't have any of the tokens in these particular accounts. Now, some of them I may be using in the future. As an example, I think I've done a tutorial with Lifinity, so I'll probably keep this open. But if I reopen it, it basically costs the same amount because Step just charges a 5% fee for you to go and actually reclaim the sol. But if you did want a little bit of sol, you could just click close all. You'll see we get the sol back and then we confirm. Then in the future, if I want to open one of these rent accounts again, all I have to do is just buy the token or send the token into that address and it will reopen. Now, if we go over to the left, we can click on transaction history and this will start to read the information from the blockchain. This is far more human readable. So we can see I received some Fluxbot, some Burn, and some Bonk. I sold a little bit of dupe for sol. And then on the 31st, I put some orders on Phoenix for dupe here as well. You can also click all transactions, then sign the transaction and click sign. Now, reading this amount of data will take some time. So you basically just leave this tab open a new tab and get back to work. On the left-hand side, you can click on swap and you can do any swaps right through the app if you want to. If you want to go and buy some Step, you can do so. You can just swap and then confirm. The swaps here are powered by Jupiter, so it all goes through the aggregator. You can see everything went through here, and then we can just come down to stake Step. Click max or whatever amount you want to do, and then click stake. This will convert it into X Step, and then confirm. I'm not going to do a deep dive on Step tokenomics, so you're welcome to look into that. This token is used in the DAO and it does have some utility. By the way, there is a swap fee if you use Step's swapper. The fee is 0.15%. However, you can reduce this to 0.1% if you hold $250 worth of X Step. And if you click on the referrals tab, you can create your own referral link to refer people to use Step. Now, this can take a little bit of time to load, so a little bit of homework. Go and try it out for yourself. Now, please be aware that Step Finance is not going to see every single DeFi position on every single dApp that you're ever using, but they keep on adding information all the time. It is a fantastic portfolio tracking tool. If you look in the Phantom wallet, or if you look on SolScan or Solana FM, you're not going to see the entire value of that address. You need to use Step Finance. So give it a bookmark, give it a try, stay curious, and we'll catch you in the next tutorial. Now it's got all the information from the blockchain. Took a little bit of time because there's a lot of transactions there. However, these transactions, they are locked. So if we want to unlock them, we can just click on unlock, and then we've got different tiers. If we want to unlock everything, it's 250 USDC. Otherwise, 3,000 transactions until the end of the year, $50. And then we've got other options with tier 1 and tier 2 here. This could be helpful come tax time, or if you're trying to find something just to check something. So now we can see from here until here, everything has been unlocked, with a couple of locked transactions still in November. We can then download history if we want to, and we can change the data points like this. At this point, I think it's pretty easy for you to understand.